Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. In the last episode we built this little island, which is the Palace District. We have the Amsterdam Palace, we have City Hall, and we have a cathedral and lots of parks and walkways and canals. And also in the last episode we built this little island, which has our football stadium, and we've been winning a lot of matches lately, I see. So yeah, we have lots of parking, even though I say 95% of it isn't used. These houses are, again, you can guess it, they are too high level for this area. Level 5, should have been level 3 or level 4. But I put them down anyway because I like how they look. But yeah, that's a little bit of a recurring theme in our city. Me putting down houses that are too high level. I haven't checked over here in a bit. Yeah, these are all abandoned. There are some things that unlock after a certain amount of abandoned buildings, I believe. But yeah, it's not ideal. These ones over here aren't abandoned, which is nice. We have a dead body over here, which has been there for a while. And while we are looking at it, it gets abandoned. Excellent. Yeah, we do need to check our services. Like I said before, something has changed with the police coverage since the last update. We have a burned down building over here. Something has changed in the police coverage, which makes it so that we need a whole lot more police stations. You never really needed a whole lot of police stations. But with the banks now added, I think we're going to need to start implementing those things. So we should at least add a small bank to our little village over here. And maybe, now that I'm looking at it, this looks like a very decent spot for it. Let's see, does it overlap? Ooh, it overlaps a little bit on the road. Well, I want to turn it. What is wrong with Move It today? Alright, that no longer overlaps. And now we have a bank, which should help bring down our crime rates. And we also have a whole lot of traffic coming from the highway, I'm noticing. What's going on over here, guys? Or a better question would be, what's going on over here? Why aren't you going? And why did that car just disappear? No despawning. That is what we are playing with. Come, why aren't you going? Go away. You too, go away. Oh. That was not the button I wanted to click. I have to look into that a little bit more. This is now flowing, well, not perfectly, but at least normally. No traffic jams over there. This is still the only way into the island, except for the train, of course, and when we start building it, the ferry stops. I think maybe it's time to add another entrance to the building, but the plan for today is to start building our university. And while we are building our university, we are also going to build another highway exit over here. So the traffic issue will hopefully solve itself once we are building what we want to build today. Then after we've built the university, I think it is time to start connecting all these individual places with our tram and our metro network. So let's get to it. right, and here we have our university area. Now, this university needs a whole lot more students than it has right now. But hopefully when the city grows, enough people will come into the city so that this university is not just empty buildings, which they are now probably. Also, this type of university campus with its sprawling grounds and buildings everywhere and dorms on campus, I don't think this is per se a European thing. Definitely not a Dutch thing. I think this is more an American type university campus, but I like the way it looks, so it's staying. Also, when the city gets built up, when this part is big, sprawling city center with skyscrapers and traffic everywhere and busy roads and shops and stuff, I think this will be a nice contrast to the high buildings, the skyscrapers, and the busy parts of the city. I think this point of the island will be more low density. I also added another highway exit over here. Yeah, it's just the default on and off ramps with some stones in the middle. So yeah, this university also has an aquatic center. I thought with it being so close to the river, they'll probably have a lot of water sports, swimming, rowing, stuff like that. So an aquatic center just seemed like the most obvious to place down here. We have a little bit of room left on this side. Maybe there will be another sports arena, a basketball center maybe. Not sure about that yet. So this university, we have a student capacity of almost 8,000 and there is only like 160 people in here. So it'll take a while before this university is being used until its maximum capacity. Also, I'm not sure if you noticed it, but our bank balance has gone down drastically. We were at like 4 million, I think, maybe 5 million. And we've been losing money ever since the start of like 2 or 3 episodes ago. I think it's probably because I put down a whole lot of unique buildings, which cost, well, this one is 320, which isn't that much, but this one is 24. This one is 24. So if we turn a few of those off, this one is 28. Hopefully if we turn a few of those unique buildings off, then we can still make a little bit more money. This one is 4,000 a week, but it does bring in a lot of money. Even if we lose, we get 28,000. So I think we can keep that one on. It makes more money than it costs. These university buildings aren't exactly cheap either. 2,400 a week, 2,560 a week, 2,080 a week, yeah, 320 a week. This one is also 3,000 a week, but it makes money with the matches. This one, 592. Okay, so we have a lot of unique buildings. It will sometimes bounce up to like plus 20,000. I think that's part of the industry. But it doesn't stay there long enough for us to make money. So hopefully, now that we've turned a few buildings off, we can make a little bit money again. Next up, we still have a very high need for residential and shops, and we don't have any shops on the university. I left a lot of room just so we can add a few shops. I added this highway exit mainly because I was thinking this could be a nice place for a little village where support staff for the university lives. A lot of students can live on campus, but I think there would be a neighboring town or a neighboring little village where at least most of the staff live. So that's what we're going to build over here. And I think that's going to be our next project. So let's get to it.